Hey there, I'm Slightly Froggy. Welcome back to my stream. Today I'm continuing my playthrough of Life is Strange 2, and we're about to start on the final chapter in our game. Hey there, Qua and Rocktree. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're both doing well tonight. A very merry border crossing. Hopefully. We'll see. These boys deserve it. They need a bit of a break. Oh, just noticed my mic. There we go. It was a little off. Hopefully you're doing well. This will be our last stream before going into the holidays, so I thought I would be a little bit festive. I actually bought this for work purposes. They were doing an ugly Christmas sweater thing today, and I realized I do not have an ugly Christmas sweater. So I went to Amazon, got this pretty cheap. It's comfy. It's festive. I quite like it. Predictions on what's going to happen? Okay. So I predicted this in the last chapter that we were going to lose Karen. And maybe there was a chance we could have lost her. I didn't see anything in the final stats that gave that away. I feel like in this, as much as I want there to be like a peaceful, like Karen letting them go and her going on to live her life, like mutually understanding that like our lives are going in very different directions now. There's going to be a peaceful parting of ways. I get the feeling something bad's going to happen to her as they're trying to separate. I feel like getting over the border is going to prove to be very tricky. I know going the other way from everything I've seen and heard is very difficult when it comes to the Mexico-American border. I don't know if there is that same kind of scrutiny going the other way. I'm sure any official border is probably not pleased with people kind of just jumping back and forth, because that kind of complicates things a little bit. There's usually some kind of process, but hopefully they don't have too hard a time. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. We're definitely going to get at least one more big emotional hook before we're left with like the brothers having to overcome one last big obstacle of some kind. Maybe Puerto Lobos is just not going to be what they hope it is. You know, they built it up in their heads. Their dad talked all about it, but maybe it's not the way he remembered it. It's been a long time since he was last back there, and I imagine there probably was something of a reason to why he left. It could be culture shock for them. It could be maybe a riot. Like, the area's not as safe as it once was. Hard to say. There could be a number of factors there, but I know we're gonna get at least like a couple more like emotional pulling of heartstrings, because this game just like keeps dealing the punches, I swear. And it's the last chapter. Like, if they're gonna do it, it's gonna be in this chapter. What I'm hoping for, and the last chapter of Life is Strange 1 is probably one of my favorite gaming moments the first time I played it. There was just something about it, like it was when things went wrong. And admittedly, like I was playing it like late at night, like I had waited all day with crappy internet for like the last episode to download and like install and everything. So by the time I got to play it, it was late at night. And I was just sitting by myself in my apartment late at night going on this like wild trip of a last chapter. Like some of the sequences in that like genuinely like scared me when I played them the first time. And when I've replayed the game, I always look forward to replaying that chapter. I would love it if we had a similar sequence of some kind in this one. But given that our point of view character is not the character with powers, and the structure of this one is a little bit different, the vibe is a little bit different, I'm not getting my hopes up. But that would be a very fun treat if we got some trippy sequences in the last chapter of this one to follow suit with Life is Strange 1. And that's all I can do in terms of guessing. So after all that, I hope you're doing well. I noticed, I know there was a bit of talk about it in the Discord as well that the stream or the Steam year in review came out. So I thought, hey, I will share some of my highlights. I only looked at like a couple of them, and I won't show them here just because it does have like some personal information showing up, but like I'm going to read out some of the stats as I go along. Unless anyone feels like they want to share anything fun or interesting that they've been watching or up to, I would love to talk about that as well. But we just want to give folks a bit of time to kind of file in before we get started. So, as a shock to no one, 77% of the gaming I did this year was on mouse and keyboard, which I spoke about in great length during Horizon Zero Dawn. So I will not harp on it more than that. Played 10 games, 8 new games. 173 achievements, 21 rare achievements. I got a rare achievement in the last stream that I got for picking up like one of the souvenirs. Apparently only like less than 20% of people got that one. And it's like, oh, okay. Let's see. 32% of playtime went to Baldur's Gate. 23% went to Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, which I still haven't finished. I'm in the last year. I've really got to finish that. I'm just cruising at that point, too. I don't need money. I've got so much money in that game. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 21% of playtime from this year went to that. 80 sessions played. So I unlocked 173 achievements. The Steam median is 16. So pulling some good numbers there. Longest streak was 24 days. That was probably during Baldur's Gate. Played 10 games, Steam median is 4. And it's pretty split in terms of like old releases and new releases. It's 30% new releases, 30% for games 1 to 7 years old, and then like 30% for games like 8 or more years old. So like pretty good balance, all things considered. In terms of what type of games, choices matter, obviously very high, but horror is up there, and I'm not sure why. I'm trying to think of, like, I know I played the odd scary game, but I don't tend to play a lot of scary games, so I'm a little confused. Let's see, I've earned 1 badge, and like, they've got a bunch here where it's like games gifted, new like screenshots shared, like. All right, let's look at my games here. Oh, I'm looking at like first play, the Baldur's Gate 3 section here. It's like 64 sessions played, 20 days streak. And it just shows like, so it's got it mapped out where it's like each month. In August, like it's like 0, 0, 0, and then August it's like you can tell I finished the game in September because it's just like a little bit in September, and then I have not started a new playthrough yet. I want to give it some space. What else do we got here? Story of Seasons, similar story, June, July, very heavy. August took a break because I was busy playing Baldur's Gate. Oh, I got a lot of rare achievements from that one. Let's see. Mass Effect, very consistently, plenty of bars January into May. That's a good chunk of the year playing Mass Effect. And you know what? I don't regret it for a second. Mass Effect was a ton of fun. Horizon Zero Dawn, looking like June to October, a bit of a dip in September, but that was during life changes. What else? And then Life is Strange 2 is on here, my Steam in review, November, December. Yeah, it was the collectible 8.1% in the last stream. That's like... And then there was another one too. It was find the optional collectible number 1 in episode 3. 6.4% of players unlocked this achievement. Not bad. Playtime by month. By far, August was my heaviest month. Thank you, Baldur's Gate 3. What else here? Longest streak, 24 days. During this time, I played 4 different games, which was Story of Seasons. It was Horizon Zero Dawn on stream. But at that time, I also was playing some Tabletop Simulator and Small World. And I think that's pretty much it. Yep. Wasn't that exciting. Sorry I couldn't show it to you. I did not get the setup to share that, but I hope if you play on Steam, your Steam in review was favorable. Because sometimes it's hard to think about as you go along, where it's like, how much am I really playing? Seasons, greetings to you as well, JJ. Hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome back to stream. It's about time for us to get started, too. So let's hop in. I promised myself I wasn't going to rant as much tonight. Also, this is a fresh boot of it, so hopefully we're not going to have hilarious, albeit kind of distracting glitches in this one. I can't make any promises, but we'll see.
Once upon a time, in a wild
We'll hear
world,
this.
there were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away.
Yeah, last chapter was like the first chapter in a while where we didn't
Wolf
have to deal
brothers
with the
wandered
police.
for days and nights.
We were in the lawless
learning
land of
how to live on
Nevada.
their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found
And he
out
met some
that the
racists
little
along the
wolf
way.
had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out.
But we didn't kill her. Just gave her a little push.
The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Your actions and decisions will have consequences and impact the world around you and your brother. Choose wisely. Gotta make good choices. Gotta make good choices. For Daniel. And dang, we can't keep putting Sean through it. He's gotta have something good happen to him. He's been through so much. He's been beat up so much. 7 weeks after the events at Haven Point. Okay, the bruises should be healed. Hopefully. I don't know if he got any, like, broken ribs from the beat down he got at the church, but Oh, hey there, MG Tower. All good. I've been feeling the same all day today. I kept thinking it was Wednesday. His hand is healed. Hopefully. They've patched it up and they've removed the walkie-talkie. Back to camping? Well, his hair's back to normal. No
Wake
more
up,
bowl
Sean.
cut.
Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Get up. It's so beautiful. Check it out.
They're a long way from Seattle.
So?
Yeah, okay. Good call. Wow. That's amazing.
I know.
It's beautiful. Look at those colors. Is this where we're getting... Oh, I was like, is this the title drop?
Okay?
Yeah,
Is your eye okay?
it just itches.
No.
It's okay.
Gone.
Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
He still feels guilty.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too.
I gotta say, I love how even at like his lowest, like Sean still like didn't blame Daniel for it. Yeah.
Diaz brothers. Always.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Well, just add her to our list of
Listen.
enemies.
We're far away from her, okay? We're together again. Safe.
Hope so. Sean. Are we criminals now?
We've been criminals for a long time.
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit. If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah. I know.
Like, he's getting older. He needs to be able to
Well,
acknowledge this. I can't keep it from him forever,
almost
as
at
much
the
as I
border.
want to comfort him.
Finally.
I like it here.
Gotta shoot it straight.
We'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Yes, tell us the rest.
Oh,
You can tell him, no, you're
Yeah.
too old.
I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert.
Oh, that's for like a
The Wolf
bad
brothers rested for a
playthrough,
while,
I feel like.
but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that
that's
be
pretty
nice?
good, Nano. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
All right. Alright, what do we got here? Because we're just out for a little camping trip. Daniel would rather have these things than a cell phone. I mean, it's walkie-talkies. What kid doesn't love walkie-talkies? Forget to bring water in this desert and you're dead meat. This one ended up being so useful. Thanks again, Dad. Pencils. Days are hellfire, but nights can be chilly out here in the desert. Alright, what do we got here? So we got a map. Got the sketchbook. Alright. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll ever understand what she's been through or what she's after, but I can try. Okay. We got Daniel, finally. The freak guru can go to hell now. Feels so good to be with my bro again. Leaving Haven Point, Karen is taking us to her place. We need to breathe. Sleep, heal. Bibble, bibble, bibble. Sarah Lee, this needs to go. Oh. Really? Sometimes reading like the text out of context from the pictures is kind of like it. May 15th. Karen lives in a desert commune. No shit. Unincorporated community, she said. It's called Away. Only 30 people live here on off. This place is so weird, but the desert is mind-blowing. The perfect hideaway. It's like some Mad Max looking outfits there. And a Fennec Fox? Daniel's still feeling so confused, guilt-tripping a lot. He can't figure out what happened. The brainwashing, the lies, Lisbeth's grasp over his trauma. Doing my best to help him recover. Sure hope they find now. Karen is a big help too. She's good with words. That letter from Jacob and Sarah made him happy. Daniel needs more friends. So do I. Sean, we posing. Aw, poor Daniel. The drawings are coming along really well. Total trip to live with Karen. Again. She wants to move on. Well, that's easy for her to say. I'm trying. Daniel's getting better. I can see he loves having Mommy back. Daniel's power is no secret here. No one gives a shit. They just go along with it, and don't see it as something they can use to their own advantage. Refreshing. Who's gonna tell? We're already the batshit crazy sand people, said David. So this place Away is what you make it. Joan haunts it with cool-ass sculptures made from scavenged scraps. She's a cool and sunny woman. Karen's closest thing to a best friend, it seems. Cool as heck ornamental tattoos. Take my time today. Arthur and Stanley live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it together 10 years ago from ruins of their past lives. These two can't stop teasing each other, but they're so inspiring. Old couple, young love. Aww. Got a letter from Cass today. Feels good. Would love to hang with her again. Someday. Aww. This place makes me want to draw. Could stare at these canyons forever. Ah. Daniel needs to vent out. He's been having nightmares about Haven Point and Lisbeth for weeks. Still feels guilty about my eye. Need to find ways to help him process this. That might be outside your pay grade. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. Track sessions feel like forever ago. Need to work on my cardio. Don't fall, mate. Ursa Major. Man Horsarius. Probably the best view ever. Gonna stargaze all night thanks to Arthur's telescope. Daniel seems happy. Ah, there we go. What else do we have here? Got mementos, the map. July 2nd, 2017. Yeah, they've come away. And they still had ways to, even from Haven Point. Now, I'm not up on my American geography. Like, I always assumed for whatever reason that they were much further south than they were. They're making good progress. Okay, and Puerto Lobos is just over there. Okay.
Every star looked the same. Until we used Karen's old guidebook.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Well, they had a car, though. Karen drove them.
Yeah. Right.
She drove them, and then I guess they,
I
like,
can
took
help.
it easy.
Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
Oh, yeah, the food container.
God damn. That food was amazing. Thanks, Joanne.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yep. Still need our processed sugar in this hippie desert.
Hey, you deserve it after everything.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation.
What else do we got here?
Pretty useless with the crazy moonlight we had. But it scares the coyotes away. Activate flashlight.
On the way. I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
I wonder if that's gonna lead to a conversation where it's like, well, maybe we could. Let's draw. Gotta draw where we can.
Ooh, sketching time. Good idea. I'm glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything. Almost.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool.
Oh, it looks great.
Hey, can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try.
Yeah, let's go for a badass pose. Why not?
My back hurts a little. I'm glad we're sleeping.
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
He's feeling really guilty about it. I don't know. But Shield would like, gotta make him look cool. What do you mean? Yeah, he's gonna need some help processing this. And Sean's
Well,
trying to reassure him,
Let's hit the trail, cowboy.
but there's really only so much he can do. I wonder if in a way that kind of makes it worse. I don't know. I imagine there's a lot of feelings going on there with Daniel right now.
What are you doing? Dude, we don't have time to play. Come on, let's go.
Okay, okay.
Let it go. Like, I didn't want to get too aggressive. I was like, no, don't do that. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's all up in his own head right now. I'm trying not to put added pressure on
I
him.
wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah. These guys are real cool. Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally.
And there he goes.
Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of course. Maybe someone from away did
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne.
I like how it lets you kind of
Think
like
Joanne
vary
will let me
up
help her with the sculpture when we get back?
the different set
Hell
pieces
yeah.
for each episode.
You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Like, as much as I
Mom doesn't
enjoy
say much about my
I'm
power.
trying not to interrupt the dialogue.
Why do you think?
She's... confused.
Like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you.
I was trying to find the nicest way to phrase that. Oh, no, can't mess with it? Okay. It gave me the option to.
My legs are gonna be like yours after all this hiking now.
What objectives? We're just moving. It's fine.
Damn. I've got the munchies. Hope Karen has some food.
Yeah, speaking of, here's some weed.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Oh, it's not that kind of weed.
Well,
I don't know, he
Oh.
was just talking about the munchies, and it's like,
good
weed.
question.
And I'm like, I'm very sure that's not weed, but what's this game trying to tell us here? Okay.
after all that scary crap Daniel had to go through, nature still freaks him out.
That's true. There is the good kind and the bad kind.
Hey, you know who I'd see having a trailer out here?
Who?
Brody. He'd love it.
Oh, he would.
Like, he could have his own radio station and everything.
Yeah, definitely. It would be so cool to have him around.
I miss him sometimes.
Need help getting down, buddy?
You know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful...
Look! Oh, man! I just saw a cool baby lizard.
Yeah,
Where?
and you scared it.
I know.
I want to see the cool lizard.
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
Did they go up
So,
another way? Or
maybe
did
you
those
can help us
shift
get
in the
outta here?
night?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
He's got this. Yeah.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully no one's down there. Daniel doesn't need more guilt. The boy's got enough. But yeah, I enjoy all the different set pieces of each chapter. Because as much as I liked kind of getting to know, like, the familiar places in Life is Strange 1, and you got, like, the occasional new place in each chapter, I do enjoy, like, the drastic changes in where they are, starting from Seattle, now all the way down here in the south. Here we go, that's the title drop. How'd they get those cars there? Like the clunkers. Oh, hey there, Drew Nielsen. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanne is doing.
Go for it. I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
Alright, let's get to meet the neighbors.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the
There's
kitchen.
always pancakes.
Back soon.
There's always pancakes. I'm trying to remember in Life is Strange 1, was it waffles and French toast was one of the choices you could make at the diner?
Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read you.
I do know the
I have a
pancakes were
pancake
featured
alert
at
in the
least
kitchen.
once.
Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
Flapjacks.
Karen
Discuss with
practices
who?
what she preaches. She barters with her food. Not money.
It's always about breakfast.
Excuse me. Water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I could grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah. We can grow a lot of stuff there.
We don't need more accidents for Chris. Chris has been through enough.
We could also try to be self-sufficient when we're in Mexico.
Get a souvenir. This isn't stealing, these are for everyone.
Nice mess.
Probably.
Daniel will never change.
Oh. There we go.
It's nice
Like
to
the
play
prompt
games
went
with
away there.
Daniel again. Huh. Karen likes to join us too. Still can't believe she's kept it.
Old gift. Looks like it's seen better days, but it's definitely got kids writing on it.
Water management is kind of a big thing around here.
That's a reoccurring theme in this game. In the desert, understandable.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn
We
this
just
into
steal
a
from
blood tank.
everyone.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus, you can't do food coloring out here.
I feel like it's so. I guess it's timely given that it is the holiday season, but as the list keeps growing of like we only steal from racists, people we don't like, mom, neighbors. It reminds me of like that one holiday sketch from Saturday Night Live with Steve Martin, where it's just like if I had one wish this Christmas, it would be for all the children of the world to come together in peace and harmony and happiness. Oh, and also for $1 million, and also kids coming together, holding hands, all that. Oh, and also I could use a brand new car. Like, it's just like the list keeps growing, but he always ends it off with, oh yeah, and of course, like the kid thing. I feel that's us. I say us, it's me. We only steal from racists and
Karen taught me
moms
some cool
and
off-the-grid
everybody.
shit.
It's a good makeshift filter. Wow, we can climb up? Yes. Nice view. Can we draw? Yes, we can. We just did a drawing and now we can do another one. You're my hostages.
Got a good picture of it. I'm ready to draw now.
I wonder if they're getting all like the drawing sequences done up front because things
Pretty
are gonna
good.
accelerate later.
But I can add more details if I want.
No one answer that. It's just a feeling. It is the final chapter. They've been through a lot, but they're not there yet. Ooh, Wolfpack. I do like the sculptures, though. It's pretty cool. Aw. I love it. It's beautiful. Hey there, Olaf.
Now
Welcome
I
back
can
to the
see why
stream.
Karen
Hope
likes
you're
it
doing
out
well. And the
just
little
took a while.
commune's got that vibe a bit. Things just kind
She
of
really
cobbled
doesn't
together.
want to be a part of society,
Nobody's shiny and chrome, though.
except just this tiny one.
Mind you, we haven't
She
met
did screw
everybody
us
yet.
over,
They could
though.
be. Somebody could be huffing paint.
But Daniel's so happy to have her back. Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Yeah, leaving here and leaving Karen is going to be a bit of a tough one. Oh, cool. So it was a successful holiday dinner. Maybe that's what they were doing. They were just fattening you up.
Looking at this place, I see
Ooh,
that
there's a
Karen
lot.
really wanted to get away from it all. She's really good at rewriting her own life.
I am a solo Mobius strip. Just when I reach the end, I go back to the beginning. Resign myself to new faces, the privilege to escape, and rewrite another draft. Goddess laughs at plans, then shows me the page left unmarked for years. Out in the ghost desert, the seeds return as saplings to reveal their age and power. Now I go back forward, layered with fear and hope, to water the children of the sun.
This one's pretty intense.
Don't
I
believe.
think I get it.
Don't believe I would find a soul within or without a church. A miracle was sleep and food and fuck. A day without shit until it was not. Now we run to celestial spires. Oh, visions of the fake prophet, engulfed in ego and belief. As the burning cross falls on all your cruel angels, I am the bonfire of vanities. So when the dam breaks, we all flood, like glass on a mirage, if I believe. Yeah, I wonder if setting fire to some of that one church building was kind of cathartic for her in a sense, just given, not that her upbringing was very strictly religious, but like she was raised in like a pretty religious household, all things considered. What else? We got some letters.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I hope Karen sends this to Claire and Steven.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I've been thinking about this letter for a while, and I know it's been a long, long time coming. So I'm sitting here tonight thinking about the words I should have written 10 years ago. You always used to say, everything happens for a reason. We fought about it then. I understand why now. There is a reason I feel like I have to reach out to you both tonight from the desert. I know you've only heard from me once by phone and 6 times by letter for almost a decade. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I was certainly not trying to punish you, like you told me. Don't laugh, but I just didn't know what to say or write. Poet's block. Just like how you had to block me from your life after I left Esteban. I understand that was how you had to deal with a problem child, an only child who didn't live up to your expectations. You know, Karen started church fire. You know what? Given everything else that's kind of been happening around them, while I think they would be shocked, I don't know if it beats grandchild with superpowers. There's no denying that I failed you, but the burden, weight of your aspirations as parents failed me too. You had such a rigid opinion of what I was supposed to be that I just didn't have the opportunity to explore who I actually was. You wanted a daughter to grow up happy, find a good job, great husband, settle down, to breed, to have kids, and raise them in faith to continue the cycle of suburbia. That daughter wasn't me. I know that you were raised in a different time and culture, so I didn't understand your point of view. Like you didn't understand your wayward daughter. Maybe a bridge too far for us at the time. After Danny was born, you knew I wanted to take a break, some time to figure things out in my head and heart. It didn't make sense to you or Dad, and I get that, but you didn't see how I was so desperate, and only Esteban was willing to give me that time because he saw how unhappy I was. I don't blame you for my decision to leave, and maybe a timeout would have led to the same outcome. We will never know, and I try not to live in regret. My life has been a roller coaster, and there have been times I long to hear your voices and thoughts, even the negative ones. And I know when I last talked to you in New York to ask for help in paying back my debts, you wanted to help. but it was on your condition to return right back to where I couldn't return. I hate that that was our last conversation. I am sorry I reached out to you this day. I am sorry I broke your hearts. I am sorry I let you broke mine for silencing me for so long. I think we've paid our dues, and now I sit under a blue field of crystal stars like the poet I hope I am, writing and waiting for a chance to rebuild an old bridge with my mother and father. I hope we can cross it one more time. Love, your daughter. She's trying to process it. I gotta give her credit. She is really trying. Ooh, USB key. Are we finally gonna find out what's on the USB key? Okay. Karen's dead.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived. Either Karen was desperate for a job, or she loved working with kids.
That's the thing. It's like you can only really pretend for so long before it starts to eat up at you from the inside. Like I can understand her struggles with it. It's just not who she was wired to be. And to try and force it and try and be like the model parent, the model wife, the model daughter must have been really, really hard for her. I'm not saying abandoning her family was a good thing, and I kind of mentioned this in the last stream, so I won't harp on it too much, but I can understand where she's coming from, but I also feel bad for those who got hurt because of that decision. Like, it was a no-win scenario, unfortunately. Yep, Happy World Resort. Mind you, like, I don't know, I worked in customer service for a good few years, and being on in short spurts is being different than being on all the time. Especially if, like, you're being paid to do it versus, like, it's expected of you to do it. Birthday candles.
Daniel's Big Ten late birthday
Oh,
party
he got his birthday.
made him feel so happy. I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce. Ugh, gross.
I'm sorry. What? Hot sauce on pancakes? I don't know how to feel about that one. I've never tried it. You know what? There you go. There you go. Some true hotcakes. I don't know. You know what? I would try it. Maybe not a whole pancake. Like, if I had pancakes, I'd cut off, like a quarter of one and try it. It would probably taste bad, though. I would not sacrifice a whole pancake just to try it.
One thing
But I
Claire and
would.
Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
Now, my first instinct is eating it with your hands, but, like, you know what? It's anything goes. It's the commune. It's fine. Rice with vinegar. Huh. Like, I know there's, like, special rice vinegar. I think. Isn't it rice wine vinegar? I know there is a certain type of vinegar, but, like vinegar, that's, mind you, there is salt and vinegar chips. Like, if it's on something plain, I'm just trying to think of, like, the texture of rice with, like, the flavor of vinegar. I'd probably eat hot sauce on pancakes before I'd have vinegar and rice. But I would probably try the rice and vinegar as well. That's a different one, though. Ooh.
Had no clue there was a network of seed pirates. Karen's a real-life hacker. Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living.
Hi, Karen. Thanks for
Must pay better than poetry.
Thanks for your last advice column. We got quite a response and a lot of hits. I know you don't want a social media footprint, but you can generate a lot of clicks with your insights. Looking forward to your next piece. Please make sure to send your invoice for May and June. From Arian Klein, Managing Editor of Desert Life Weekly. Here, what else do we got here? We got Sean's tabs.
Brody's so good at describing
Hey!
painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with the whole bullshit family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road, who became friends. Not my family, who became strangers. I adopted all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You would be reading about them right now, except the next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand and telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. So I cried. She cried. My brother cried. We all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust. Like that finger snap sound. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a fake liberal because I was out trying to save the world. He had to take care of Mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. God damn, if I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke, living in a co-op. My brother knows this. Families are fucking weird. Society tells us to love your parents and siblings simply out of blood and chance, but what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if... whatever. It doesn't matter. I've seen the best and worst of people everywhere I roll. You tend to have those extremes at 3 a.m. at an empty gas station or on some desolate freeway. Yes, I've seen strong families bond in hard times. I know there are big siblings out there who will always care for their little siblings and vice versa. They helped me to understand our fragile filial ecosystem. In her last hours, my brother and I held my mom's thin fingers as she passed on to a place, I hope, is better than the one she came from. After she was gone, I found a stash of some old school essays and stories, the only thing I was good at in school. I never knew she kept this stuff, or that she cared. Even if we never understood each other, she must have been a little proud that I went on my own and tried to be a force for good. Mothers know how to make you cry like a little bitch. The first time tears had burned my eyes in a long time. Felt good. So now, I've come back to a home I once vowed to never return. I don't feel so alienated this time, even if I still am. Like I say too often, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Now I have an estate to deal with and more responsibility than I actually want. But I have to see this as karma, or destiny, or the dharma of the privileged. Don't panic, but I may be taking a break from my life on wheels just to see who or what I can help. Now I have more resources to spread around. I'm sure my brother will approve, insert sarcasm, if we're still talking after all this memorial bonding. Okay, it's not a happy ending, but maybe it's a hopeful one. And speaking of hope, given the sad state of this sad nation, I've been thinking it's time to move outside my comfort zone. Send dispatches from places and people I'm not familiar with. Places I can explore to tell new stories from, like Canada or Mexico or... The road never ends.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
Aw. Read the family's hope. Nobody's mad I've been out of touch. Brain needed a timeout. Yes, it can happen to me too. People are such pussies about mental health. Just talk and take care of each other, for fuck's sake. Aw. Thank you. That was kind of my past job. Still got it, baby. Alright, let's use that USB key.
Whoa. I should have gone through that flash drive weeks ago.
Months ago. Alright, what do we got? Misty Mice tickets, drawings, pictures, other crap. I love the little note of, like, clearly made this folder with caps lock on and just never bothered to change it. Math homework, movies and stuff.
Hey, Dad.
Oh. Oh, I miss Dad.
Lila always knew how to crack me up. Man, I'm still not used to this heat out here.
Went from the cold to the heat. Ooh. Eye medicine. Alright, let's work our way around here. There's a lot to see.
I wish Karen didn't tell me she got a rattlesnake out of the toilet last week.
I mean, it's desert living.
Gotta keep my eyelid
Yes, I
handy.
remember.
Glad I don't need it as much.
I don't know, it's still like, so obviously we are in the year 2023. Tickets are rarely, if ever, like physical tickets you hold in your hand now. But I still always hesitate every time because I'm an old millennial. And every time I hear about tickets and going to a show, like as a teenager, my head still pictures physical tickets. Because when I used to go to shows with friends every once in a while, when I was in school, they were still physical tickets. We didn't have smartphones yet. So I hesitated. It's like, oh, it's the tickets.
It feels kind of awkward to be here.
Well, what else do we got? You know what? Totally fair. I get it. Some of the people
Arthur
I
and
work
Stanley
with are
probably
like
want their telescope
young
back.
Gen Z, and I'm like, oh boy. The generational differences, there's a fair bit of overlap, but occasionally the generational differences kind of pop out, and I'm like, ah. Jump
Didn't
scare.
realize how much I miss Cassidy's voice
Aw.
and her songs.
Hola, sexy
And-
boy. No more city boy.
Dude.
Jake hooked me up with your P.O. box, so now you can't hide from your old crew anymore. I know you took off from the hospital, and I'm glad you're still going down to Mexico. We've all been fugitives on the run, but you and Daniel are the kings of the road. I hope you finally get back home. Of course, I'm not ready to settle yet, so we're all hanging out in Colorado. The idea is trying to get as far away from the West Coast as possible. Too many ghosts for now. Hard to believe Finn isn't here to start shit, and we don't miss him for that. But he'll get a few more songs out of me. We all wanted to remember him for his angels, not his demons. I miss you. I would love to take a road trip out of this shithole, and it would be great to swim with you again. So you better let me know when you hit Mexico, Sean. Don't make me track you down. Here, I'll even give you my number, so no excuses. Love, Cassidy. Should do a little wolf and everything.
So good to have a home. Again. And a real bed.
Oh, I got a letter from Jacob.
I'm so glad
Ooh.
Jacob and his sister are doing okay. They deserve some peace.
Hola, Sean. Sorry I did not write to you sooner, but this was the first time I've had a chance to relax after we got out of Haven Point. Thanks to you and your brother. I still can't believe it really happened. So bizarre. Sarah Lee and I do miss our parents, but we're not ready to let them know where we are yet. We will figure it out later. Thanks to my old savings account, I finally got Sarah Lee antibiotics, so she's been feeling better pretty fast. Kids are like superhumans. You're telling me. The most important thing to me is my sister, just like your brother. You're lucky to have each other, and when you both came out our way, we were blessed. I'm trying to track down our Humboldt crew, so I'll keep you posted. I hope everybody's okay after that night on the farm. We all deserve a break and a better future. Please let me know when you make it to the other side. You and Daniel got this. Give our little hero a big hug. Take care, Jake. I'm so glad she got treatment. I know I didn't give her our money. I didn't know if we would need it, but I'm glad they did okay regardless. So, also, I don't know if getting back together with the group is necessarily a good idea. Like, I don't know if that's like the best environment, to be honest.
So cute. Looks like Lila has some competition. now.
Yeah, from their point of view, she's been kidnapped. And I mean, like, technically she has, but she also had pneumonia and needed a doctor. Hi, Daniel. Hope you are good and happy. I feel so much better now. It took forever because we found a place to live, but we finally did. I love this cold weather way more than the heat. Please come see us soon. Thanks for being one of my best friends, Sarah Lee. Like, Daniel's been building up a little friend group as he's going along. There's Chris, there's Sarah Lee. Oh, group photo.
Looks like they all finally found their home.
Look at this ragtag group of misfits. I love them.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times.
Maggie and Karen, summer 11. What else? Oh, we got clothes. I like this. I like that the game is really giving us like a moment to breathe after like non-stop like go 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 last chapter. There were some slower points, but they were like down slower
Karen
points.
letting us invade her space
Oh, that's true.
after all these years.
But I imagine he would have to prove
That's
that he's
something.
like a capable guardian. And that requires, you know, getting a proper job that's not on a weed farm.
Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping.
What else do we got here? Oh, I like the cranes.
Karen must have been so excited to finally hit New York.
Fly by night, not by fright. Into the big city bright. Stop. That cliche never dying in the steel of the buildings, the warp of the street. But no matter what or where I spin, the pull of a million dead poets takes me to dance once again. Go. But this time I get to lead until the next flight. Now, I don't know much about poetry. I like her poems. They're nice. Whoop, I almost missed that. Hello.
She was that close. Sucks she had to pay all that money back.
Dear Miss Reynolds, pursuant to our conversation on June 10th and your inability to submit your poetry manuscript The Other Way to Ravensbury Press by the contracted deadline of June 1st, 2010, despite repeated efforts to accommodate you, we regret to inform you that this breach of contract means we shall no longer be publishing the collection as part of our new Poets series. As stated in Section 6 of our contract, see attached copy. If the author fails to deliver the manuscript by the agreed date, the publisher has the right to recover the full amount of the $10,000 advance. Ooh, that's a good chunk of change there. We have included with this letter a repayment form and schedule. As stated in Section 23 of our contract, see attached copy, the rights for your manuscript shall revert back to the author upon full repayment of the advance. If you have any further questions, please refer them to our legal team. We wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors. Sincerely, Alistair Moon, Poetry Editor of Ravensbury Press, New York. Man, like, I know they're just the editor of it, but like, what a name. Alistair Moon of Ravensbury Press. Like, that's somebody I can picture in my head wearing a top hat, carrying a cane, wearing a monocle.
Huh. Is that the same person who rode her back in Beaver Creek?
Oh, her old pen pal. Hey, Rumi. Yes, I know New York in August is hot as balls. You did say you like the heat, but my apartment under the roof can be really suffocating. Don't want to rub it in, but Aspen is my new summer home. Daily temperature around 70 Fahrenheit, hot tub at night. Anthony's cabin is more like a ski lodge. Next trip, maybe you can tag along. Poets Retreat. Best cure for your writer's block. And please let me know when you can pay me back for August's rent. I definitely need it for next month. And up here in Aspen. I'll see you on September 5th instead of the 4th, so put your clothes on. Stay out of trouble and remember to water my babies this time. Love ya, Emma. What else do we have here? I think that's everything in here. We ate the pancakes. Nope, I think that's it. All right, let us continue to explore. Yeah.
I should bring the telescope
Wonder if she
back
was
to
able to
Arden
pay her
Stand
back.
before I forget.
What way can we go? Let me take a peek over this way. Can I read the sign? Ah, I can. No services ahead.
More like no service anywhere.
Dead zone. Ooh, a swap box.
It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff. We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
I like it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily, like, have it in my backyard. But it's really cool. Like, if I saw this out, like, in an outdoor exhibit or something.
No matter what happened before.
I'd take a lot of pictures.
Karen did hook us up here. That counts. Love the energy out here.
That looks
With
really
everyone
good.
building stuff as they please.
Just want to make sure I'm not potentially missing some goodies, some treats. Oh, we got some junk. Precious junk.
This place is the ultimate playground for Daniel.
Is he up on his tetanus shot? Like,
Joanne can throw a total rager out here. But without asshole neighbors. I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here.
In my opinion,
everything has its place.
almost like pins and needles.
There's power cuts all the time here.
He would
But
probably
no one's
love
really
it.
bothered by it.
He could make like so many like little forts and stuff.
There's power all the time here. But no one's Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from. Karen and
Explore.
Joanne spend evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila. Back in the day. Love watching movies under the stars. Like a drive-in, with no cars.
Sit in.
Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
Just roasted you. Can we sit and draw? Okay. More drawing. More sitting.
This place is such a trip. It's kind of like a desert mirage. You think you can see it, but the closer you get, it changes. I thought the people here would be like freaks,
And they are, but they're nice.
but they're just sick of the bullshit. Now I sound
oh,
like a
that's an
local.
interesting little setup.
I guess I'm always gonna be a visitor.
What else do we have here? Sand drawing.
I wish Daniel wasn't the only kid in town.
I mean, that was the one good thing about the church was like there were other kids around. At least he wasn't by himself, but at the same time, some of his company there wasn't great
This
either.
part of town is dead this time of year.
What, can't go to the
I
school
should
bus?
stay around here. I miss those bus trips with Lila and the guys. What's the story with this one?
Yeah. So I was wondering, how the hell'd that get out there?
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean.
Not too late.
I'm dead serious.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. It's like the calm
I
before the
thought my
storm in a
sculptures were
sense.
shit too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Did you always want to be an artist?
Good grief, no. I tried very hard not to be one. Till I realized it was useless. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
I love it. It's just a little guy.
So, for my next
Important choices.
I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Whoa, hello. Here we go. Why is he moving? Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. We had this issue once before. Let me just make sure. Here, let me just... Okay. Okay, we seem to be okay. Let's see here.
Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth.
Ready?
Or a ball.
Okay. So it's the baseball neck head. Okay. Okay.
Maybe that's supposed to represent the Earth. Or a ball.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the Earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup. Oh, you should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Okay. Should we go according to, like, her plan for it? Or should we just, like, give Daniel's thing a try? Because, I don't know, the spider head thing could be fun. But I also kind of like what she did as well.
Looks like a freaking steampunk spider.
You know what? I kind of want to go with her.
Now,
Don't think too
her
much,
method.
Sean.
let's throw on that spider.
First thought,
Check it out.
be
Best thought.
careful, Daniel. Don't want you to get hurt.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Sweet.
Love you, Mr. Pancake. I love it.
I feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay,
That was fun.
Wish the eyes lit up, though.
Joanne. That's cool, Joanne trusted me to help
I
build
bet
her
you like
sculpture.
mine. It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you
Minecraft.
can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then. Precarious patriot, shrouded in dust.
Oh, you can talk to Joan.
You okay, Joanne?
As
Joanne.
fine as frogs here, sweetie. I like to take a good look at a piece after I'm done working on it. It helps me connect with it.
Cool. Well, thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Oh, thank you, Sean. See you around, hun.
Alright, what else do we got going on here? We got the chair. Oh, why wouldn't it let us go in the hammock? Love a good hammock. Oh, Joan's RV.
Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess.
What else? Got the sculptures. Recycling boxes. Always recycling. It's not hammock time.
You don't shit where you sleep, kid. Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation.
My favorite line from Deep Space Nine. Hammock time. Yep.
I hope the UFOs are listening.
Like, I don't know if I could ever live in one, but I always kind of like the retro look of, like, these kind of silvery RVs. I don't know.
Arthur and Stanley probably want their telescope back.
We're getting there. What's the rush? Daniel's drawing.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Chris.
Daniel still misses Chris. Hey, your Captain Spirit drawing was awesome.
Thanks. Wish I could show it to Chris. Do you think he could visit us down in Puerto Lobos?
Yep. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Instead of snowmen, we can make sandcastles.
That could be fun. Okay.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys.
Okay, that might kickstart something. I thought their place was down this way. Let me see if it'll let me. I feel like it won't, but... Nope. I should really give this telescope back to them. Yeah, alright.
I could get used to that scenery. Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older.
Oh, birdhouse.
Look at that. I thought there was only vultures in the desert.
Okay, we got Stanley and Arthur. Let's look around a bit first. They have a wooden bear. What's with the wooden bears?
Now
Everybody's
that's
got
some real
one.
patriots.
We could have had one.
Oh, not again.
Yep, not again.
It's kind of cute, though.
Theirs looks good.
You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I hope not. It's too cute. Looks like Brody, the bear.
I sure wish we had him around now. He was a good guy. Now that's some real patriots.
Let's see. How far can we go before it turns
This
us
part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
Well, let me go over this way. Nope. Oh, I wanted to look at that cool house.
I should bring the telescope back to Arden's stand before I forget.
We're getting there. Stop rushing me.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks
That's the premium stuff.
so much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding.
You're a teenager.
Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
They are cute. I like them.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, why did you come out here?
Because we got tired of people's bullshit. Things change. But being gay is still dangerous. The end.
Sean, I'm almost 60, and I was a happily married man for 20 years, until I came out. I don't blame my family for being in shock, but I didn't think they'd disown me. My other daughters won't even talk to me anymore.
Poor guy.
So why stay?
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew.
Next time, put some dust in it.
These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Fireworks?
Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July. Me neither.
Better not be a fire here, otherwise, that could end badly.
Hey,
Ooh,
Sean.
barbecue.
What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
I wanna
You're a
be
little
cool
too
like
young
that.
to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
No, it's not.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together.
Aww.
I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old.
Man, that's something like we all kind of strive for, don't we? Have someone that we can grow old with,
I didn't
in a
know
sense,
you ever
whether it's a
left.
close friend or somebody
Gosh,
romantic.
you
just
live in your own world, honey. That's what I love about you.
Superwolf to the Silver Runner. Copy, I hid something super cool for you to find.
Ooh,
Will
all
you
right.
accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
Yes.
10-4. Okay. You're on it, Nano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully.
The
You
evil
will find
voice.
the two items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly. That's That's it.
That's
I love
your
it.
clue?
You tend
That's the
to
clue.
it, big brother. I hope. And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
I love Daniel. I love this kid.
These
I
guys
just
are
wanted to
like
check it out.
social directors here. I still love to party.
Dude, you're a snowman. Now you're totally frozen. You're lost, Sean.
Let's see. Wings at camp.
Way cold. You're way out there, dude.
Alright, wings. Oh, okay.
You're in the middle zone. Not too far. You're warming up. Warm. You're warm.
Ooh, here we go.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Ooh.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
The umbrella?
You're in the middle zone.
I love you can actually hear him. As you get
Now
closer.
you're totally frozen.
Eats the sun.
Getting closer. You're warming up. Warm. Getting closer.
Eats the sun. Oh.
You're in the middle zone.
Karen practices
Ah, I was
reaches.
wondering if it was like,
She
oh, it like
barters with
takes
food,
in.
not money.
Way cold.
Ah. I wonder if that came up
As cold
after.
as ever. Getting closer.
Okay.
Not too
Oh,
far.
here we go. The solar panels.
It's close, Sean. Just grab it.
Oh, there it is.
Here.
Yeah, I wonder if these jokes came up after the whole, like, eye patch thing in the last chapter. They're like, let's do a pirate thing. Okay. So it's amongst the cars.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. Now just match it up to the other paper. And the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure.
Well, I gotta
Hope
dig.
you know where to go.
That's a cool-ass map you drew, dude.
Thanks. Chris told me everything about treasure hunting. It's buns! Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. Hey, you're leaving the hot zone.
Okay.
It's buns!
Guess people came here with these and never left.
Looking for the little prompt.
It's close, Sean. Just grab
I'm trying.
You're on fire. Get back.
Here we go. Hold on. Where can I find it? Here we go. Okay, it's by, like, that bit. Okay.
You're warm.
There it
Oh
is.
man, you're right there. Just look around.
Ooh, looks like something's buried here.
What's that?
Yes, I think I have found the hidden treasure.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
A doubloon.
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Store! You know what time it is. Victory! Dance time!
Yes! Oh my god.
Come on, dance!
Do it. Do it. Do it, Sean. Yes!
Yeah!
You asked for it.
I love this. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, I think you're spotting Mom's truck coming back.
Ooh.
Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries.
Alright, what direction is she coming from? Oh. I'm not gonna pull a Chris and just jump out in front of the car. Ooh, coming in a little hot, but
Watch out.
well, they put that there just in case you like
I'll let 'em
stood
know
in
we're
the
back.
way.
Gotta empty that truck.
We're here.
Too bad there's nobody my age here. Huh. But this is where people come to get old.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
glad to see you
Hey,
survived the night
morning.
in the desert. Howdy, Sean.
How was the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! Ah, I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
It's not
Defying
ringing,
death on a
it's
daily
not ringing
basis.
A bell.
And hydrating.
Oh, right.
Is he from like a previous
Can't forget your
chapter,
goodies.
or is he from another game
Hey.
entirely?
Thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
It was fun.
It was amazing. So many stars. And so quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it. Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom. How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
From Life is Strange 1? It's been a while since I played it. Okay. The voice, the look of him at first didn't really ring a bell, but as soon as he started talking, I was like, hold on. That was Chloe's stepdad, right? Okay. You know what? If you hadn't said anything, I probably wouldn't have recognized him. So thank you for the heads up on that. I'm surprised I remembered that.
Totally. Me and Dad always used to play, but I'm way better now.
No matter what he's been through, he just wants to be a kid and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah.
Looks like he's mellowed
not
out
anymore.
a lot
He's seen
since
a lot
last we
worse.
saw him.
And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off. Maybe too much. You boys
He's
have
a
been
kid.
here over a month. And I still can't get over Daniel's... skills.
Me neither. But I never figured it out, so I don't try anymore.
Well, take it from an old soldier. But you trained him well. He's a good kid.
Thanks. I tried my best.
I guess it's reassuring. But what do I know? Never met someone with a superpower before.
Wah, 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 wah.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me. Combat was easier.
Wait until they're teenagers.
Oh. You didn't tell me you were married.
Used to be. We're divorced now. Her daughter's death left her heartbroken.
Now,
Same
Chloe.
for me. We just couldn't put our pieces back together after what happened.
I'm sorry, David.
Yeah, the worst thing is, I never had the chance to do the right thing for my stepdaughter. Before she died, we were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
She was.
Guess that's hard
admittedly.
for a
Like,
kid to get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her.
Nope.
Wish I did. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope.
So I don't know if this is like, because I know there were certain points of Life is Strange that could carry on into Life is Strange too. Like when you visit Arcadia Bay, it's like, it could look very different based on the decisions you made. So I was not expecting any more than just like that little cameo back in like, what was it, like chapter... Was that chapter 1? Yeah, it was the tail end of chapter 1, I think. So this is a fun continuing acknowledgement of that. So, like, would David not be here? Or no, I guess he wouldn't be here if you chose the other option. I guess. Because, like, he would have been in Arcadia Bay when it happened. Yeah. Like, I'm curious if that changes based on how you played the game the first time. Like, Life is Strange 1. If he just straight up just would not be here. Because it would make sense. That was kind of the whole thing. It was like, you had to make a choice, and a lot of people would have been affected by that. Whereas, it's Bay or Bay. I picked a town's worth of people. I'm sorry. I got really attached to those bunch of weirdos over the course of that game. I like Chloe, but I didn't like Chloe more than I liked the rest of the characters.
Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak.
Love weird snacks.
Catch you later, Sean.
Man, with today's inflation, that's
Okay.
like
Time out.
$400
Gonna
worth of
melt.
groceries right
That was
there.
awesome, Mom.
Now
I know it's
why
for
they
a whole
don't play
community,
baseball in
but
the
dang.
desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
We're
I'm
not done out here
sorry.
yet. Let's get this food inside before it melts.
I don't catch
problem.
very well. I'm missing an eyeball.
She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool. Stanley's so cool. The Heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Just be you, and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
That's smart that everybody takes turns shopping.
Alright, what do we got on the list here? Stanley, 1 pound of coffee beans, no decaf, trail mix, mousetrap, watermelon. Arthur, Choco Crisps. The friggin' Choco Crisps! I'm haunted by those Choco Crisps. Baking soda, foot powder. Joe, shea butter, turmeric, ibuprofen, Priya, condoms, USB cord, gem, dry cat food, sunscreen, name, measuring tape, AC filters, roasted nuts. Man, it's real. Haunted by those Choco Crisps. That is a big mug.
I have to admit, I do miss that Pacific Northwest weather sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting some
not
rain.
bad.
You've been here over a month now. What do you think of our little oasis?
Everybody's very cool and way different. Can't even believe nobody's freaking out about Daniel's power.
Well, Sean, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around it. But people here are not going to get in your space. They have their own past, too.
They got their
That's
own
why people come
problems.
here from all over the country. For their own reasons. Not perfect, but it works.
It is so peaceful out here.
I'm not here to judge her.
Guess that's
She's
what
let us
everybody's
stay.
really looking for.
She's
Peace.
trying her
You're
best.
probably right. Yes, I still feel like we're really privileged out here. There's bad shit going on in this desert.
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really get away from everything.
You can't escape reality. Even here. We just live slightly apart from it.
So... how did you end up here? This
Sorry,
place is
allergies
not
are
on the
acting up.
map.
I am
Like
paying
most
attention.
of us,
You're
I
right.
was first brought here by someone, Maggie. After I failed to make it in New York, I was lucky enough to meet her down in Florida. She's had a tough life. This place was her getaway. She's long gone now, but her name is still written all over this place.
Well, thanks for bringing us here.
Oh, Sean. I'm glad I was able to help you. By the way, can you grab your brother so we can all talk?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, I just thought we could spend this day together. Just the three of us.
This'll be nice,
Hey,
but it
brother
is a
to
little
Superwolf.
ominous.
We need you at Karen's trailer. Copy?
Sure. I mean, 10-4.
Hola.
Hola, compadre. How about a trek around the canyon today? You in?
Totally.
Let's pack then.
Family road trip. I mean, it was already kind of a family road trip getting here, but a nice little Sunday drive.
We should have camped near that little creek. It was so perfect.
Nah. You'll need a good night's sleep after all this. And the car's just half a mile down the path.
This place makes for a pretty cool bedroom, though.
Man, I'm beat.
Oh, sorry. Just got one last thing to show you guys.
I can't get enough of this place.
Come on, Daniel. Give me your hand.
You know, I don't need your help.
Slow down, Mom. You walk too fast.
More walk, less talk. Then you'll pass me up. Guys, Check this out. Now this is nature's art.
Ooh. It's beautiful.
It's so big. And pretty.
And so quiet. Except for the birds of prey. Shh. Listen.
Serious?
If we're lucky. Yeah. Uh-oh. I hear a wolf. Better be careful of hunters out here.
The Wolf Brothers can't be trapped. You'd help us.
You would, right?
You must hide all the time, Mom.
There's not a lot to do, but it's enough for me. Good thing Joanne likes to come with me.
Oh, I bet she would be fun to go hiking with.
Not when I go too fast. She's all about the journey. We usually find a good pace. Usually.
Joanna's like Sean. They make art, so they stop to look at stuff. You're way more like me. Fast.
Yeah, I am like you, Daniel. So let's hurry
In
up.
more ways than you know, I have powers too. I keep waiting for that reveal. I don't think it's coming though. Though now that I've said that, maybe. I've brought you boys out here because I have something to show you. Yeah.
I love to come here to get away from...
What does Sean get?
Away.
The loss of depth perception? That's true. He was
It's
a
the
runner.
best spot.
Let's sit down.
He's fast on his feet when he needs to be. And outside of that, he takes his time.
So, hey, I do appreciate that you guys stuck around this long. Thank you.
But you're cramping my style and you need to leave.
You actually helped us. You gave us a place to recharge and lay low.
No kidding. I was so beat down after
Everything.
Haven Point.
I know. This is the best place to take some time for yourself. You don't get that chance very often in life. Just know I love both of you so much. And I'm proud of who you are. And where you're going.
Karen, be honest. Do you think we'll make it to Mexico?
You made it this far. Going through hell. I hope so, Sean. You both deserve it.
These kids
But-
have been through it.
I have to be upfront with both of you. What happened in Haven Point is catching up on us.
Huh? What do you mean?
When we were in town, we saw some stories in the papers. The feds are definitely tracking us down in the region,
Shit.
and they'll find us.
Well, figures. This couldn't last forever.
So... this is it?
See you, Nana. We'll leave tomorrow.
Can you hand me that bag, Sean? That's why I brought you back here. I made these for the 4th of July, but this is better.
Oh! I love those things!
Oh, was it floating lanterns? Aww.
Whoa, awesome!
Cool. Let's light up the sky.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. My first thought was, if those things fall and they're still lit, like, there's so much dry brush around that it would just catch. Like, visually, very pretty. I've never lit them myself, but I can definitely see the risk. The church-burning bandits have struck again. Like, that's all they need is more fires. Like... I was wondering what was going to be the final push to get them to move on, but it makes sense. Like, they went quite a ways away from the church, but... like, I don't know how else they would track them down, really. Like, I know they were reported, but if they're just hanging out, like, in this community, like, who's ratting them out? Because I don't think they recognized their mom. I don't think anybody saw Karen. But magically, the feds have been able to track them down.
Are you guys all set up to leave?
No.
Oh, that's true. They did see her.
Such we have to leave again.
But it's funny, she's able to be out and about and they can't. Like, she would have been implicated by that whole incident, right?
I think... I'm kind of scared.
I forgot about the confrontation in the church where
honey.
they saw her.
How far is the border?
Not that far. Maybe a 5 or 6 hours drive. It won't be easy crossing that border. So I'm gonna give you a head start from the police.
Wait, how?
What's your plan?
The cops are after me too.
Yeah,
What happened
here we go.
in Nevada. So they can catch me instead of you.
No.
Fair trade.
Mom, you'll go to jail for helping us.
It's not about me right now. We need to get your asses to Puerto Lobos.
You don't have to do this, Karen.
I let you guys down before. Not this time. I knew what I was doing when I came to Haven Point looking for your brother.
I was ready to burn that church down.
I felt
before I even
it
knew
was
he was
the right
in there.
thing to do. And I feel the same today. I tried to live by my own rules, no matter what. I don't expect you boys to be like me. But try to stay true to yourselves. This is your life. Don't let anybody get in the way.
Fuck the rules. We'll do whatever we can to survive. That's fair.
Yes, it is. You took care of Daniel all the way from Seattle to Arizona.
I don't know. I just didn't like the phrasing of the first option where it's like, Dad didn't raise us this way. It's like, you also didn't have to do have to face a lot of these sorts of situations when Dad was still around.
Nobody could ask for a better brother. Or son. Okay. This is the last roundup.
They're good kids.
Let me say bye to Joanne.
All right. I'm gonna go do one last checkup on the truck before you hit it. And don't forget what we talked about. It's your life, Sean. You should go see David. He has something for you.
Okay.
I got you a gun. Okay. Ooh, we can write to Karen. Let's write her a note.
Hey, Mom. I know you're better with words than me, but still, here it goes.
Good question.
It took me some time, but I think I get
Not again.
why you are who you are.
Not again.
Maybe we're not that different.
Oh, that gun.
I'm sorry for getting you into trouble. You've done your best for us, and don't deserve what's coming. We'll make up for it. One day. Once the dust has settled.
I love how in, like, the course of one game, there were so many that guns.
Take care.
It was that
Talk
gun.
soon.
No, not that one. That other one.
Sean.
Here we go. I'm adding it to my collection.
Still can't believe she's kept it.
Just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Got the fan. We got VHS tape.
Dad was an absolute fan of this movie. Huh. Maybe they were nerds together.
Hey, if you can't watch corny horror movies together, what's the point? Oh, newspaper.
Look at that. They won't ever leave us alone.
I mean, at least the picture with Daniel has him with the bowl cut. His hair's grown out. He looks better. Nope, we already looked at the... Yep, we looked at all those. Shopping list, the cards.
Should go see what David wants now.
All right. Can I comment on it? Can I observe it? There we go.
David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
He has also been through it.
Sean.
Hey. Karen said you wanted to see me?
Yeah, but go grab that police scanner inside first. I gotta put these new plates on the car.
Sure. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I'll join you when I'm done.
Now, I'm not sure what this Easter egg is, but my first thought is because he's swapping out license plates, which makes total sense. Is it going to be Chloe's license plates from, like, is it the Twin Peaks license plates?
Wonder where David got this police scanner.
I wonder.
Okay, how does this thing work?
Oh, I don't want to set it off. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that. I feel like it's gonna be more trouble than it's worth. Okay.
Must be his
Oh,
ex-wife.
there it is. There. Oh.
He's changed so much since this, and not for the best.
Oh, there's Chloe. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see what's up. I just didn't want to accidentally be, hello? Oh, it's one of the kids.
Okay. Only gotta search between 140 and 160.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
1, 2, 3.
This place has too many adults.
1, 2, 3.
But I'm gonna miss it.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can you go higher than
1,
that?
2, 3. Testing. Alex? Jonas? Hey, Alex? Guys, do you copy? Come on, pick up. Please.
Hold on. Sorry, I meant to pause that. And my allergies are acting up in this quick second. One quick sec. Alex and Jonas? Is that an Oxenfree reference? Like, I might be reading too much into that, but is that an Oxenfree reference? Here, hold on. Like, it's such a very specific thing. And it's with a radio. It's also another Choices Matter game. What else we got here?
Nah, nothing there.
All I was saying is, now you have these eco-terrorists trying to shut down our way of life, just to punish us. You can't even look at a tree anymore without getting some fine or new regulation. If the Earth is getting so damn hot, I mean, why is there snow?
I applaud you, sir, for not buying
It will be weird to be back on the road with Daniel. After all this time in a community.
It's making the freaking frogs gay.
This fascism. Just like your humble host, this planet is a gift from God, and we can do whatever we want. Thanks for the call, Scott. All
Also,
right,
check out
we'll
my
be back to
protein powders. How far up and down the dial can we go here? Ooh, hello.
Another hit from the backwoods on Duck.
No.
Hooking you up all day long with true American rock and roll.
Whoop.
136. Listening. We've got reports of
Wait, is this it?
Sam's?
Now we can spy on the cops all the way to Mexico. Thanks, David. You big rebel.
Was that it, or did I happen to miss it? The Easter egg? Or is there more here?
Arthur said David could fix anything. He hopes.
Oh wait, no.
Must be his ex-wife. He's changed so much since this.
Yep.
I feel you, David.
Ooh. My Joyce, dear Joyce, great to get your postcard. You sure get around now. Wish I was with you, like on our honeymoon. Hope you're seeing the world and like you wanted. I want to see. I know our lives are so different now. I like to think, but I hope we can go. That was the entertainment portion of our evening. Everything is so different now, and I hope one day we can just have a beer and shoot the shit like before. I miss you. Oh. And Joyce has been through it too. That scene, if you pick Arcadia Bay, that's still a rough one.
Please don't let the cops come looking for us out here. Yeah, Me and David won't be sharing any playlist.
Oh, come on. It's fun.
That's right. I never saw David even drink a beer.
Instrument, interesting setup. Okay. Ooh. Tin cans.
David is ready for that.
Some things never
apocalypse.
change.
Or whatever.
Because if I'm remembering correctly, even in the first one, he stockpiled tin cans. Oh.
Didn't think he'd be the type of guy to get custom plates.
Alright, I think that's it for in here. Oh, nope, box.
What's David
Hey!
doing? Creepy dude.
Okay. So, because of the ending, I guess this has a much more, like, sinister element to it. Because he's like, this fucking kid ruined my fucking life. He was mentally ill and killed my stepdaughter. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. But, I mean, I'm sure David has changed a lot and he's grown as a person. But there's still David in there. Yep, he's gonna give you a taste of lead, kid. Like, oh boy. Ugh. Like, and for the record, I'm split on Nathan. Nathan was an asshole. But he also, like, had some shit going on. Part of me pitied the kid, but he'd made a lot of bad decisions. He got jerked around by a lot of people. I'm not a
Mom's
Nathan
car is all ready
apologist,
to roll.
I'm just understanding.
Did you get the police scanner?
Yep. And I found the police frequency.
How about that?
And
Good
we
job.
found Jonas and Alex.
Now, you'll always want to know what they're up to. No surprises on your way to the border. All right. This is the fastest route. When you get there,
Dad could only
cross
help him with
between
the money for so long.
these two stations. Now, you have to exit the main road and drive through the desert for a while. But Karen's car should be okay. You got all that?
Is that a tattoo for Chloe?
Sure.
Like it says in
Think so.
memoriam.
Sean, you have to know. The police are on your ass.
Yeah, I know.
You only get one chance here. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Yeah?
Just
okay.
honest.
I know, David. Thanks.
Here. Have a seat.
Everything
don't
else
mean
in
to
this
order
game
you
seems to like sprinkle a bit of racism, so
Bad
why
habits
not?
die hard. And yes, I was suspicious when Karen showed up with you two. But after watching you and your little brother for a while, I think I get what you're going through. Your experience forms you as a person. And I imagine all the shit you've seen and how it's changed you.
Pretty much.
Not comparing myself, but I had to go through my own hell. In war and at home. I didn't know how to deal with emotions or other people.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Are you talking about your stepdaughter?
Yeah. Some rich fucking kid shot her at school.
Yep.
Where I was supposed to protect her. Me and her hated each other on sight. But once I lost her, everything became clear. How selfish and stupid I'd been. I should have listened to Chloe. Instead of being a bully. All of my fuck-ups are crystal clear now. But I'm not gonna fuck this up.
gonna save you kids.
Sean, I'm gonna do everything I can to help you get out of here. That's my duty now. But I want to be straight up with you, okay?
Yeah, of course.
I know you guys got screwed, that you think nobody will ever believe you. But the truth is on your side. You and Daniel can't just hide out forever. Is that how you see yourself in 10 years? If you step up and face the law, you can be free. Sooner than later.
Hoo 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 hoo. Ooh. Okay. I've got some feelings about this. On the one hand, this is very David. Like, he is a law and order man. The fact that he's doing this for us is like a wonder. Like, he's a very by the book guy. So having this kind of come out is in character. I also feel like potentially it kind of comes from a place of privilege as, you know, he's a war vet. He hasn't had to deal with a lot of the preconceived notions that the boys have had to deal with up until now. Especially Sean and all the times he had his ass kicked. Like, they've got a lot working against them, and they're gonna get split up. I don't feel good about that. For as much, like, I almost said they didn't do anything wrong. The thing that initially set off this chain of events, they were innocent. Like, plain and simple. Some of the things they've had to do since then, maybe not so much, but I can't see the system being all that understanding. At the end of the day, they've still got Sean clocked in for killing a cop. Like, I don't know about that. I can't see him being free anytime soon. I don't think Mexico will turn him over if, like, because this game has screwed me with some of these decisions before. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna stick with the plan for now.
We've come too far now. We just want a new life. That's it.
I understand. I do. I'm trying to be the adult. You're too young to be dealing with all this. And Daniel is growing up fast. Too fast.
That's what I'm worried about.
You made it here. So I know you're on the right path. Oh. Sorry. I really have to take this.
Eavesdrop.
Hey, Joyce.
Ah!
Right on time. Yeah, I'm good. Finally done setting up those solar panels. Don't worry. I'm mostly working when the sun's going down. You got that right. Now, how about you? Oh, Any news from the vet? Good. That's a relief. Hope I can see that little boy next time I swing by Santa Rosa.
No, she got a dog. She moved out of town.
Nah. Still haven't heard anything. Just hope they won't let him out.
Ooh. Yep, prison.
Well, you know lawyers.
And Dad had a
Can't
lot of
expect
money.
much from them. Sure. Okay. Take care. Talk soon.
Ooh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
When we're in Mexico, we won't have to deal with this shit anymore.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, guys. Wish I could be as cool and as wise as these guys when I get older. I came by to say adios. We're taking off today.
No, you're not. Really?
Everything okay?
Yeah, just time to go.
Well, shit. Wish you and Daniel could stay longer.
Yeah, but it's too risky, especially for all of you.
We all took a risk moving here. Look, we can hide you from the cops.
Not these ones. They want my ass. It's better if we leave now.
Sean, I won't drag this out and get bitter. Besides, you and Daniel will be back to visit, right?
We'll try. I'm glad this place will be our last U.S. memory.
You and your little brother will always have friends here. And a home. Okay, I'm done babbling. I just hate goodbyes. I know you're both gonna have a great life in Mexico. You better.
We're gonna make it work. Shit. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Take care. You hear? Watch out for Daniel.
I
He
have
needs you.
been.
Be safe. And send us a postcard of the beach.
All right. Who else? We've got Joanne.
I don't know.
Come on. First thing that comes to your mind.
Here we go.
Hey. What's going on?
I'm taking a look at this baby with hindsight. So, what do you think?
Well, looks a bit off. Or something.
I agree. Something's not right. I'll figure it out. Or give it up.
I love it.
So
You were the one before who was
you
saying you
guys
didn't like
living
it. That's
now?
why I
Yeah,
said it's
just
a bit
wanted to
off.
say goodbye.
Oh my god.
That's sweet. You're so sweet. Your brother is so sweet. Having you boys around was the sweetest thing. This is for all your help.
Really? Whoa. That's great.
I love it.
Do I get anything?
Oh my
Your
god,
name is on a
Daniel.
way bigger sculpture. For everyone to see.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Your brother needed a little something to remind him of the artist inside.
Where's my
Wicked.
present?
Okay, one big hug. And get out of here before we all start crying like babies.
Thank you, Joanne, for everything.
Just please take care of yourself. And my special apprentice.
No worries. We always do.
Hey, is it okay if I hang out a bit longer?
If it's okay with her.
Oh, are you kidding? I need more help. So long, Sean. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, it's got our names on it. Ooh. It's doing that thing again. Hold on. That is super weird. Hold on.
So much, Joanne.
I know, sweetie.
Okay, we're good.
I miss you too.
He's got a life of his own. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Karen in here? Nope. Okay. Don't think there's anything else that needs doing. These are the only people we kind of hung out with.
You'll be fine in Mexico.
Oh, here we go.
Don't worry.
Hey.
Oh.
Need any help?
Just checking out the levels and cleaning up the filters.
I didn't know you were such a gearhead.
Sean, this is basic car maintenance. And I may not be a pro like your father was, but I got some solid skills. I have to, out here.
Yeah, sorry. I'm the newbie. I never really got into cars and stuff.
Esteban was obsessed with his engines. That doesn't mean you had to be too.
Yeah. He only wanted me to find my own way. Whatever that was. Wish I had more time.
Listen,
I wish I gave him that Choco
Esteban
Crisp.
loved you and Daniel for exactly who you are. He would be proud that you're going back to his homeland today.
Did you guys ever go to Mexico together?
We talked about going, but never did. He said growing up there was hard. But he loved it.
I don't know anything about Mexico. It's scary.
Sean, you're carrying the weight of 2 people on your shoulders now. It's okay to be nervous.
I'm just tired of running. Of causing trouble everywhere we go.
Daniel's power is overwhelming, and we don't know where it comes from. But you do
And we
know
probably
your
never
brother.
will.
You'll be there for each other.
Ooh.
I'm scared shitless. I'm not even sure I can do this. Or if we can start a new life. But I'm the only one that can take him to safety.
Your brother sure isn't a little kid anymore. He had to grow up too fast. He wants to be equals, and you guys are gonna have to work together. He may even help you make it.
Maybe you're right.
After all that
You'll
humiliation,
figure
like
it out,
you know.
like you always do.
Karen.
Okay. Better get back to my tune-up.
All right. I'll make one last round before leaving.
Alright. So we'll probably kickstart the cutscene. We'll get our save, and then we'll likely have to call it for tonight.
Daniel, do you copy?
Oh, is the walkie-talkie okay?
It's time to wrap it up.
Be right there. Over.
So,
It's holding it correctly.
did you get to say
It's going
goodbye to
better.
her way?
Yeah. Kinda sad.
I know.
Are we leaving yet?
We have to, and I know.
Come here.
Mom, I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too, Danny. It was amazing to spend this time with you. I'm so damn proud of you both. and what you're gonna do with your life. And if you ever need me, I'm just around the corner.
Okay, Mom. Thank you.
Well, Sean, this is it.
I mean, I'm obviously gonna hug Karen, but I'm not sure what you mean by there's not that much left. Like, if you had to put, like, a number of minutes on it. Like, is it 15 minutes? Is it half an hour? Is it more than half an hour? Yeah. Okay, that's gonna have to wait for another stream. Okay, 2 at most. Alright.
Thanks, Mom, for being there.
Thanks for letting me.
Then we will save it for a follow-up, another stream, where we will likely finish the game.
Let's hit the road.
Yeah, next time, smash that follow. Make sure you subscribe. Ring the bell. Oh gosh, be falling asleep. Even if it's like non-stop, like gunshots and fireworks and stuff, I'll still fall asleep. I've had a long day at work today on top of this. I want to make sure I'm taking it in. I'm giving it the energy and the care it deserves. Because dang, we've been on this adventure.
Bye, everybody!
Yeah, I imagine I probably do. It's been too calm for too long. And it is the finale. I really was not expecting such a revisiting of Life is Strange 1. Never would have guessed David would be here. No, oh no. Don't say that. Okay. Yeah, okay, we had the little saving icon. So, we will call it there for tonight. Oh boy, some snap decisions, some quick QTEs. Oh, I'm gonna try my best. Yes, it was nice and chill compared to the last couple of them. It was, you know, a bit more positive. It was a bit more uplifting. It was a sense of, you know, seeing Daniel back to how he was, Sean getting to rebuild his relationship with Karen, a fun little cameo from David, who, while not doing so great, seems to be chilling out and seems to be doing better in his own sort of way. And I'm happy for him for that. I really am. It was a lot of little surprises tonight, and just kind of taking it all in as we go into the final act of the game. And I'm excited to see where things go from here. Now, unfortunately, it is going to be a bit of a wait until we come back, because next week is the holiday week. I will not be around on the Monday and Tuesday. So, likely, I'm just taking a look at the calendar right now to make sure I'm not making any false promises. It's going to be Monday, January 1st is going to be where we pick things up. It's going to be at the same time at 7:30, and if anything changes between now and then, the details will be on Threads, on Discord, on Twitter. I'll make sure they're out there. Yes, we will be ringing in the new year with a wrap-up of Life is Strange 2. Hoo boy, I hope it's a good one. We'll have to wait and see, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing holiday season. I hope you have a safe and happy new year, and hopefully I'll see you on January 1st when we wrap up Life is Strange 2. And that is a very good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. I think I did have another game in mind. Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda was another one I was kind of eyeing to play, but I went with Life is Strange 2. So potentially it's gonna be Mass Effect Andromeda. I do want to play it. I know I've heard mixed things, but I love the Mass Effect universe, so I kind of want to play it anyway. But we will see. I'll take a look at my Steam library. We did that look at it, like, what was it, a week or two ago? And it's like, oh gosh, I got a lot of games here I haven't even touched. So I might need to review my library. But it is likely going to be Mass Effect Andromeda. But first, we got to wrap up Life is Strange 2. So make sure you catch me on January 1st as I try my best to make good decisions and save these two boys, because gosh, they have been through it. But I hope you have a great rest of the year. Stay safe, be merry, and I will see you in 2024. Until then, see ya. Have a good one.